And if you haven't tuned in to our live show yet, Dr. Paul from Liberty Hill Comics, Phantom Phil from Phantom Restorations, and myself, we have a live chat. We take your questions. We answer as many as we possibly can. And we try to choose interesting topics for the evening to talk about regarding comic conservation, preservation, and restoration. So please join us. Thanks a lot. Thanks for watching.
Hey everybody, it's Larry from Flying Hill Comics. I got a couple of special unboxings, but there's a couple of things I wanted to talk about first. These are both from CGC, and if many of you have gotten books back from CGC, they always come back registered mail, covered with lots of stamps. You notice there are no stamps here. Well, I picked these up at the post office today. They are under the high value tier. However, CGC failed to send either of them. They're two separate shipments, registered mail. So these are something, that we pay for, we need to pay attention to. Now, I have had CGC grade probably close to 1,000 books for me over the years. This is the very first time I've had books returned that weren't registered. So anyway, just a word for the wise. So what I want to do is go ahead and open these up. Now these are two books that, let's take this one off for right now. These are two books. I haven't seen them yet, but they were for our videos on the channel. So let's go ahead and open these up and take a peek. Now, these are videos that I've already done, but I was using the image from CGC that they generated, so this wasn't one of mine. So now this is the first time I just, like I said, I just got back from my my Europe trip. This is the first time that I'm actually seeing these books. And of course, this is the typical CGC. They did the paper just like they're supposed to. Why I say the paper tape. This is what you're supposed to do when you do registered. So I was a bit surprised and kind of disappointed with CGC on this one. I did call them and talk to them, and I did verify this is supposed to come back registered mail. However, they failed in the sense, and they did say that they're going to start a investigation. It's probably most likely somebody went to the post office, dropped these off, and they just didn't do it. So, all right. That to the side. We've got. So this one I was really excited about. This was our Tales of Suspense 45. This is the one I got from PGX, and I decided to crack it out of its case. It was a 7.5 from PGX, and this just kind of verified that they did do a decent job on grading, because this came back at a 7.5. So, but it's just now in a Marvel case. Did it change the value? Was it worth my investment? Yes, I paid $591 for this on eBay, and I invested quite a bit in that, because it was a high value book, into the grading of it. I pressed it myself, and I was very happy with the way everything came out. Now this will sell in the range someplace around, I believe, between probably about $750 to $800. It is a rare book. It's a key. It's the first Pepper Potts and first Happy Hogan. So, all right. So that's the first book. Let's set that one aside for now. And the other one is a book that I worked on that I was pleased with the grade. This is a different type of box too, so I'm not sure exactly why. So find some edges in here. Let's see here. Normally I would open these things up before I showed them to you, but gotta live with what you got. So I'm just going to start slicing the cardboard open from the sides because I'm not sure where the seams are for this or how they wrapped it. Because this isn't one of the normal CGC boxes. Yeah, it's just really strange to get the book back. Okay, so this is why we have a bigger box. They used the special wrap. Now, you don't see this very often. I think I've maybe got back one book like this before, so it's kind of cool actually. So let's go ahead and take this out. This is our Adventure Comics. Put our paper off to the side, and we'll discard the plastic that they're famous for. So this is a book that we decided to not really do anything with. I just took it apart. It was missing it was already taken apart technically because it was missing a staple. So I replaced the staple with a donor staple that was it was from 1949. This book is actually from 1943, so we're pretty close. I do have a collection of staples separated by 40s, 50s, 60s because that's the era I like to work in. Now this particular book, it had a split on the spine up here. There's a big chunk missing, and it was such a beautiful book. I did wet clean the cover and give it some light treatment, and we came back at a universal label, so I was pleased with that. So this is a pretty awesome book. I mean, you don't find a book like this from, this is World War II. We have the Nazi sitting back here snoozing in the bed, this gun and everything. So anyway, that's about it. I just wanted to share this with you. I always get excited when we get these things back. Just a really, really great thing. So anyway, that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch up with you with the next project. Take care.